on, folks? It's time for Potato and Kev. It says with your host, Potato. How's it going, Potato? And co-host, Kev. That's me. I'm going to open with this, and I do this one all the time, and I know most people probably are sick of hearing it. We've been hearing it for a long time now, but I really enjoy playing it, and as relevant as it was then, it is still relevant, and it's sad. There's something happening here. Yeah, what it is ain't exactly clear. Yeah, there's a man with a gun over there. He's telling me I've got to beware. Think it's time we stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going on. There's bad lines being drawn. Yeah, nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds. Hey, getting so much resistance from behind. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the streets. Yeah, singing songs. Yeah, they're carrying signs. Yeah, mostly say, hooray for our side. I think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep. Yeah, into your life it will creep. Starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, man, come and take you away. Yeah, we better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop now. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. That's For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield. Or For Whom It Concerns, I still cannot get it right. But it's one of those two by Buffalo Springfield. For sure, by Buffalo Springfield. Well, technically by me today, but yeah. Okay, so today's topic, it's really needs a lot more than a couple minutes, but we seriously, one of the most disheartening things I continue to see on the internet is comments telling people that they should have just done what the cops asked, and they should have just accepted that the cops are abusing. We cannot. This is why we're in a situation where a president thinks he can just murder people and rape people and do whatever the hell he wants, because we keep letting these people with authority who think they have authority. Now, they have some authority, but they don't have the authority to run everything all the time. They can't just show up at your house and decide that they're going to have dinner and they talk and find out everything you've been doing for the last 6 years. This fucking shit is out of control with the cops. They don't need to know where you're coming from. They need to tell you what you're being pulled over for, and they need to fucking handle the stop and get it going. All this other fucking crap, it's bullshit. And people acting like you should just do whatever the cops say just to let it be done. No. We need to stop allowing them to violate our rights. We need to hold them to a higher standard. Not oh, well, they're the cops, so they can do. No. They're supposed to be the highest standard. All right. I'm going to stop there because I could go on all day. I mean, I'm literally insane right now in my head about this. Thanks for listening. Potato, you got any thoughts on that? Speechless. Well, what can you frickin' say? You go watch some freaking cops abusing authority on YouTube and many of the reels that are on YouTube these days, and look at the comments. Watch how many people are like, "Oh, well, you should have just said, yeah, you should have just allowed them to do that. You should have just said, yeah, go ahead and throw me in cuffs, even though I'd have no freaking idea why we're heading in this situation." It's disheartening. It really is, where people think that it's the other way around, that the cops are in charge and not us. We're the ones who pay their salary. I'll have this in another topic. We'll get to something besides police abuse and how police could actually be used in a productive way that doesn't involve them sitting around waiting to rob you. I'll give you an instance of that. Here, at this time of year, and I know it's not right, but it's pretty common. There's a lot of rolling stops at certain stop signs because it's the middle of the night. You know no cars are coming. If you stop, it's going to take you 5 minutes to get going again. Most people are good, and I usually stop all the way. But it's a good thing I did one night because I was going by this towing place, and completely hidden and darked out and hiding behind a big, huge electric box was a police officer just waiting to pull people over, knowing that they're doing the rolling stop there. Now, if it was dangerous and people are running through it constantly all the time, I'd understand trying to prevent that. But these are people that know this area. We've been doing this, well, I won't say I've been doing it forever, but I've been doing it a little over a decade now at least. We know what we're doing. If there's a car coming, we're stopping. It's just bullshit because it's not about safety. It's about robbing you. If it was about safety, they'd have the lights on, ensuring people stop, not trying to hide and trick people into doing a rolling stop so that they can bust them and steal their money. I hope everybody listened to that whole part because I really kind of made a good point there at the end. Anyway, let's finish the day with one of mine. No. I call this a smile for the camera. I can tell you now, I've been thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking that there's something creeping. Well, here inside me, I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it, and I'm speaking clear. I can tell you now, yeah, I'm no different. I've been eating, sleeping, working, drinking for tomorrow. Yeah, for tomorrow, let's start today. Oh, wait, I think I smell the rain. Think I'll go and have a coffee. I'll listen to the daily feed. Yeah, I think I'll go and have a coffee. I'll smile for the cameras and ignore the mundanity. I can tell you now, I've been thinking that there's something meaningful. Yeah, out there and all the daily bleeding, but I'm just clinging to a corporate feeding. I can tell you now, I've lost my vision. All I see is sales and corporatism. I can hear it now, yeah, what they'll say, well, hey, we won, yeah, let's have a holiday. Yeah, I think I'll go and have a coffee. Listen to the daily feed. Yeah, I think I'll go and have a coffee. I'll smile for the cameras and ignore the mundanity. Yeah, I think I'll go and have a coffee. I'll try to ignore the daily bleeds. Yeah, I think I'll go have a coffee. I'll smile for the cameras and ignore the calamity. That's me. I almost had it just under 10 minutes, but it looks like it's going to go just over. So the first one was a Buffalo Springfield cover. That one was one of mine called Smile for the Camera. I'll have more on that topic, but I'm going to hopefully make it a little bit more positive with the next one and try and discuss positive things that cops could be doing besides sitting there waiting to rob somebody on the side of the road. Potato, you got anything? You know, Potato says it. It's gospel. Thanks for watching. Sorry I went a little over today.